So today our group is going to be talking about thunderstorms on the UConn campus. More specifically, we're going to talk about some of the major risks and dangers of having these sort of storms that are really frequent in Connecticut, and then some of the mitigation strategies that we can have as a campus community to make sure that everyone stays safe. It's about 300 people every year that get injured, about 80 people that die every year as a result of these storms. That can bring lightning, they can bring hail, they can bring high winds, tornadoes. That all those are huge dangers to us. So today we're going to be making sure that we cover everything so y'all know how to stay safe.
Previously stated, Connecticut is no stranger to thunderstorms. On a big campus like UConn, one of the biggest issues thunderstorms pose is power outages. There are generators located on the main areas of the campus, like the library and etc. But in dorms like these, there's no generators, which is an issue for people living on campus because they'll end up with no hot water, no internet, no, the necessities for living on a campus. We all know the struggle of having to walk up large hills to get from here to there. The hilly landscape of UConn's campus allows for water to get stuck on the UConn streets, like here, causing a dangerous environment for drivers because the water is getting stuck and sometimes the drainage doesn't work properly. This could cause drivers to hydroplane, which is not being able to control driving because of a wet surface. On campus, there are many buildings with glass windows just like this one. During a thunderstorm, there's a large possibility of hail, which is solid, could break the windows. That's not good. Last risk we want to discuss is fire. We all know that during a thunderstorm or in general, lightning is very hot, and if it were to strike a dry tree during a very dry summer or anything electric, it could cause a fire. And fires in general, especially spreading across this grassy lane, is not safe.
You guys may be scared after seeing a lot of dangers that thunderstorms can make, but we have a lot of solutions, like the generator behind my back inside the library, and you can actually probably supply a lot of these, but we actually need more. For example, like we need more generator near the dorm so that people can be very safe inside the dorm without disrupting during the thunderstorm.
So another risk we previously mentioned is flash floods. In order to combat those floods, we need more water drains, like the two beside me. So these drains will help us get rid of the water pooling up into the street so that it can keep the drivers and pedestrians safe on the street. Being a building with many glasses like the one that behind me can be very scary during a thunderstorm. However, if those glasses were made of thick impact glasses so that the probability of it being shattered by the hail carried by high winds or any other debris will reduce to almost zero. So lastly, fires. There is actually not a very effective ways to prevent a wildfire from starting, but there's a way to prevent them spreading. For example, so luckily enough, UConn have our own fire department so that it can reassure students that we can be safe when a wildfire is starting. And also right behind me there's cutting trees. So when the fire started, those cutting trees can make sure that fire will spread too fast.
Now that you know what a thunderstorm is, what the risks are, and what solutions could be to those risks, let's talk about what you can do as an individual to stay safe before, during, and after a thunderstorm. So you check your phone, you get alerts on your phone, or you watch the news, a thunderstorm is coming. So what do you do to prepare? First, make sure you have an emergency supply kit. This kit should include resources like food, water, and batteries. And make sure that you check your phone constantly for updates in case the storm is severe and you have to evacuate. So the storm has finally arrived, and you know where you should be? Inside. Whether it's your house, your dorm, or a secure building on campus, make sure you get somewhere safe inside. Also make sure that you have your emergency supply kit with you and that you stay updated on weather alerts. So finally, the thunderstorm has passed. Now it might literally be all sunshine and rainbows in the sky, but metaphorically speaking, this is not the case. The aftermath of the storm can still be dangerous. For example, make sure you stay away from all knocked down power lines. Regardless of whether they're sparking or not, there's no way to really tell if they're alive and hot. So let's not take the chance of getting electrocuted, and be sure to stay away from all knocked down power lines. Although generators can be a great resource, Although generators like these can be a great resource during the storm, it is important to remember that with improper use, they can produce carbon monoxide, which is poisonous. So make sure you are aware of this danger and that your carbon monoxide detectors are working. It's also important to remember that any food you have in your fridge that could have possibly spoiled with the power being down should be thrown away and not consumed. If there is flooding, make sure to stay away from floodwater, which could contain things like germs, bacteria, and viruses, which can make you very sick. Any food, water, or medicine that comes in contact with floodwater should also be thrown away.
So to conclude this video, we talked about the inherent risks of thunderstorms on campus, along with the associated mitigation strategies by the administration, and also ways that we can kind of bolster those particular strategies to make sure that we can have the safest campus possible.
Just be like inside, just cut the video. Just
That's it. Get your ass inside and stay there.
Can kind of bolster those particular the inherent risks of thunder.